Hello, everyone. I hope you are doing well. Welcome to the E-Chaplain Sunday every Sunday night. I can't say show, but live. And I hope you're doing well this evening. I added a little flavor tonight on the English version. I added a little countdown, so hopefully you like that. And I added a little music that is created by a guy in Switzerland. He is part of a group that I'm part of, and he voluntarily created that music for the E-Chaplain. So tonight we're going to talk about the third value of the E-Chaplain. But what were the two first ones? What are the two first ones? First one is to listen. The second is to observe. And the third, but not least, and especially not the last one, it is to question. So you're going to ask me, well, Silvio, what does that got to do with spiritual life? To question. Of course, every spiritual life is a sane spiritual life is full of questions. Have you ever thought of how many questions we ask yourselves? You ask yourselves in a day, run of a day, it's into the thousands. I remember when I was younger, back in 1994, 95, I was part of a group called Le Souffle d'Espérance Miriam, and it's a faith and evangelization school. And I was asking myself so many questions that my friends from that organization. Here we are with the picture. Here we go. I think maybe you can see it. Yeah. Uh, Anyways, you can see here that I'm just having trouble with the finger here. Asking, I have a question mark. So for my birthday back in 1995, they decided to that I was asking myself a lot of questions. So I was worried about the future, what's going to happen with the future, what's going to happen with this, what's going to happen to that, etc., etc., etc. But then I said, geez, in time, I realized that we don't always have to ask questions. We just have to ask the right ones. Which questions should we ask? We can ask questions to judge ourselves or judge others. But the First Lady, I'm Roman Catholic, even though the E-Chaplain serves all denominations, all faith and backgrounds. When God said to Mary, by the way, you're going to have a child. And she didn't say, what? No, maybe, yes. She asked the question, how will that be done? And when you ask God some questions, when you tell something to God, you have to be specific as well. Because He asked us in today's literature or reading, I should say, in the Bible. It's Jesus heals the blind of Bartimaeus. Jesus asked this question to the blind person. He asked, what do you want me to do for you? So if God asks you that question, don't be hesitant to answer the question. In the E-Chaplain, when I accompany people in small groups or individually, that's what I ask. I ask questions. It is necessary to ask questions to people because it's the best way to find out where they want to go. What is their goal in life? What are their joys? What is going wrong? What's going well in their life? And a question should always be asked without judgment. When I was working with inmates inside of a federal prison or with people in parishes or in committees, I've been doing this pastoral work kind of thing, voluntarily or professionally, for the last 30 years. So uh, ask questions. Try to, anyways, ask questions without judgment. If I say, "Well, why do you want to do that?" If you say, "Well, tell me more about that," what are you going to do about that issue? How have you experienced that joy? It's always to finding out more, to help that person to find out more, not to be nosy or judgmental, but it's to be there for the person who needs accompaniment and to ask questions for that person. So if you're out with friends, with colleagues, with someone who needs to be listened to, don't be afraid to ask them questions just to find out where they're at in their life, to catch up, just like a friend. And with the E-Chaplain, that's what you will find. We're not trying to be friends with you, we're trying to journey with you. So if you haven't hooked up on the YouTube channel, I invite you to do so on Omonidi Web E-Chaplain on the YouTube channel and also on the Facebook page, Omonidi Web Facebook page or E-Chaplain Facebook page, and also on the E-Chaplain prayer group. Two things on Facebook right now. And this is my last week that I will be doing it on my personal page. So that's why I'm telling you, people who are following me, following this live on my personal page, Sylvie Belivo, I invite you to redirect yourselves tonight after this live. Go like the video or go into the E-Chaplain if you haven't joined the E-Chaplain page. I invite you to do so. And also go subscribe to the YouTube channel. So, anyways, I wanted to tell you that feel free to question. And in a couple weeks from now, we will be talking about the fourth theme is to appreciation. So again, thank you for watching tonight. That's all I'll have to say. We're working on different things for you guys, for you people. There's an artist who is working with us voluntarily. There's Joy who is still there with her heart. She's really busy with the men and women who are incarcerated in the Halifax region, but she'll be preparing something for the Christmas season, which is almost around the corner. Well, no, let's go past November, then you'll have something. But, anyways, again, I want to thank you very much for all those who follow me follow the E-Chaplain and on Facebook or on YouTube. And on that note, I wish you a good night, good week, good 2 weeks, on that matter.